Hello everyone! So, Mama, as we know, on the 29th of May, we have a public holiday.
Wow.
But why do we have this public holiday?
Well, Riyansh, it's the day when there is elections in South Africa. That's the reason we get a public holiday so that people can go and vote for the leaders they want to choose.
What is elections?
Well, elections, I would say, is the process in which the people of that country decide who their leaders would be. Because these leaders, who they will vote and elect, they will form the government and the president, and those people will run the country.
What is a government and who's a president?
Let me explain this with a school, right? If the school is a country, right, you would have teachers now, and you also would have a principal. If I would like to say the learners in the school is like a people in the country, right? Now the teachers who actually teach and bring in the discipline and educate the kids are like the government. They decide what has to be done, when it has to be done, right? And the principal is the head of the school. So anything which the principal approves is something which the school follows. So that is in a nutshell how I would like to explain the government and the president.
So, let me get this straight. There's different sections of the government, and there's one person who leads the entire government.
That's right.
And that's how they run a country.
That's right. But then the question is, why do we need to have different sections of the government?
Yeah, you're right. Why do we need them?
Well, any country, right, has different things to be managed, right? For example, I live in a country. I need my health to be taken care. I need the money also to be taken care. I also need that protection, like law and order. I also need various, like the cleanliness. The roads need to be maintained. The all these things have to be maintained. The infrastructure. So all these are different things, right? Like law and order is not the same as finance. Health is, so these are different things. Now there should be a specific, set of people looking at that specific functionality. Like for example, your history teacher. History teacher teaches the history portion. Now maths teacher will teach you the maths portion. So that's how the student will get all the subjects being taught. Similarly, for a person who's living in a country, all these different aspects are catered and will be offered by the government of that country.
Okay.
Or do you know the interesting thing that only the democratic countries.
What is a democratic country? And that sounds similar to a word I've called democracy. But I think it's supposed to be pronounced as democracy, right?
No, it's not democracy, it's democratic. Democratic or democracy meaning that it's the people living in the country choose the people who will rule them or the government who will rule them. They have the power to actually vote, and then they can decide who is going to be their leaders for the next 5 years to come.
So does that mean a democratic country is a country where the people are allowed to vote?
That's right.
But here is my biggest question.
Okay.
How do people vote?
Well, as you know, 29th of May is a holiday, and the reason why we are given a holiday is because that is a day. If you're working, then you need to finish your work. But if it is a holiday, then you don't need to go and work. Rather than you should go to specific locations, and then they will give you a paper. It's called a ballot paper. Now that's where you actually vote for the people who are telling us that they could be 5, they could be 10, they could as many people they want to be the leaders. They will tell what they're good. Each leader is good at. What will they do for the next 5 years? And if they are already as part of the current government, they will tell us what they have done. Okay, so they will let us know, inform the voter that this is all they have done, and this will help us to understand and to figure out whom as an individual I would like to vote for. Now this process of them telling us is called campaigning.
What is campaigning? Is it camping in the woods?
No, it is not camping in the woods. So what happens is, as I said, whoever wants to be part of this elections, they go and they put pamphlets, they put it in the social media nowadays, they air it on the televisions, everywhere, that who they are, what they intend to do for the people, and as I've said, if somebody is already previously chosen, what they have done, so that we as people or the voters will understand what they're bringing onto the table.
Oh, okay. I want to go tell my friends to go vote for some of the people.
Well, that's the, I would say, not so great part about this, because you're not 18 years. You need to be 18 years before you actually vote.
Why do we have to be 18 years old to vote?
Well, you need to be 18 years because when you are 18, you are finishing off your schooling, right? You will be done with your metric. Then you will be actually seeing more of life. You will understand things much better. At this point of your life, you do not know a lot, and there is nothing wrong with it, but it's just that as you grow older, you will understand things much easier and much better, and then you will be given the responsibility also to vote, so that you will then elect the right leaders for your country.
Okay, Mama, so now I know a lot about elections.
Oh, that's great, Riyansh. But now I have a question before we wrap up. If you're president, then what would you vote for?
I would make sure that school is only one day.
And holidays for the rest of the time?
Yes.
Yeah, that's going to be very difficult for all the parents. But yes, that's why kids are not supposed to vote, so that they don't come up with these weird ideas. So that's a wrap for this video. I hope you liked it. If you do, don't forget to share your comments.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Have a nice day, guys.